Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. I was watching an Elder Malcolm's video earlier, Elder Malcolm from Chicago, and he brought out, because he was watching, I think it was one of the elders from Texas, I forget his name, Slakia, and it was bringing out this article that Trump basically, well, I'll read the article. Trump aims to crack down on anti-Semitism on college campuses using civil rights protections. Basically, Trump signed into law to make Judaism a nationality now. Make the religion Judaism into a nationality, which basically lets you know that those pretenders, the ones calling themselves Jewish, they are not the real people of Israel. Because just like the elder said, the truth doesn't need any protections, because the truth is the truth. And this is really all sparked because of the brothers that's out there preaching the word in truth and in sincerity, you know. And I'm gonna read parts of this article and get a couple of scriptures, and basically just show the utter the other lies that Esau just pushes, man. You know, I mean, with this executive order being signed, it's just a fact that those people that's calling themselves Jewish Israelis, they're not the people of the Lord, and even their own documents prove that. But I'm gonna read some of this article. This is the beginning. CNN. President Trump signed an executive order on Wednesday to include discrimination against Jews as a violation of law in certain cases, with an eye towards fighting anti-Semitism on college campuses. And you know, hey, the brothers from IUIC is always on those college campuses, man. But you know, this is just buzz for the Israelites, you know, that's out there preaching, man. Going down to the fourth paragraph, a White House official confirmed to CNN on Tuesday that the order would interpret Judaism as a nationality and not just a religion. So now the Jewish people that worship Judaism, which basically they worship the Talmud, their religion is based around the Babylonian Talmud, and it's called Judaism. Now they're changing that into a nationality, so it won't just be a religion, so they can go as a protected group, like the LGBT. The executive order released on Wednesday was not that specific, but it is specific. Basically, they want the Judaism to be the next LGBT. That's all that is. Scrolling down, the definition of anti-Semitism will be adapted from the State Department. According to the order, the State Department cites the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, IHRA, which defines anti-Semitism as a certain perception of Jews, which may be expressed as hatred towards Jews, rhetoric and physical manifestations of anti-Semitism are directed towards Jewish or non-Jewish individuals and or their property, towards Jewish community institutions and religious facilities. The U.S. is a member of the alliance. So basically they didn't sign into law that you can't hate against Jewish people. You can't question who they are. You can't question them. So I mean, that's basically what it's saying, you know. And this, hey, this says it all here. Trump is announcing the order, said Wednesday, that the vile, hate-filled poison of anti-Semitism must be condemned and confronted everywhere and anywhere it appears. And that's really buzz for them trying to get the men of the Lord off the street, the real Israelites off the street. I mean, when you read this paragraph right here, this statement right here, that tells you exactly what they want to do. So, and I also pulled up Israeli in the etymology online to define, because this is their own documents. There ain't no Jake get up and just decide to do an online etymology dictionary. Esau wrote all these dictionaries. So this is their own documentation. Etymology is the study of root words. Israeli, noun, citizen of the state of Israel, 1948. They say this specific, man. Citizen of the state of Israel, 1948. From Israel plus Hebrew national designation suffix E. Also used in English as an adjective. It distinguishes the citizens of the modern state from the ancient people who had been known in the English since the 14th century as the Israelites. Now, let's look into this word distinguish. So on the online etymology, the root of distinguish, 1560s, recognized as different or distinct from what is contiguous or similar. So what does it say? It distinguishes, recognizes as different the citizens of the modern state from the ancient people, letting you know in their own documentation, the citizens of the modern state of Israel from 1948 are not the same people from the ancient Bible known as the Israelites. So Trump now made a law to make them a nationality instead of a religion. Make Judaism a nationality. And who does that, man? Judaism as a nationality and not just a religion. Who does that? Because now they can no longer hide as being the ancient people, because the men of the Lord out there, and we know that the true sons of Israel are the so-called Negroes, Indian, and Latino people. We know that. So now it's a problem. So now these Jewish Edomites are making their move, man. They're making their move because we know who we really are, and we can prove it. According to the Bible, we can prove it. According to history, we can prove it. According to prophecy, we can prove that we are the sons of Israel, the ancient people, the Israelites. And they can't. So now Trump is making them Judaism a nationality and not just a religion, because they weren't the original people in the first place. And their documentation also proves that they weren't the original people in the first place. The thing is we know who we are now. So now it's a problem. They want to keep that state of Israel, which basically they stole from us. They sent us off in slavery, according to Deuteronomy. Sent us off in slavery in ships, pursuant to Deuteronomy. And now, pursuant to the prophecies and revelations that the Lord will lift us up before his eyes, now pursuant to prophecy that we are being lifted up, being known as the children of Israel again, now they have a problem, and they see their system rapidly falling, on a rapid decline. This is Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Because we have the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, the chief house of Satan, man. That's what these Israeli Jewish people are, the chief house of Satan, man. And that's thus saith the Bible, man, according to the Bible. And then furthermore, the creation of Israel, 1948. How can you create something that the Lord already created, man? And then when you read this paragraph, if you pay attention to Esau's words, On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion, the head of the Jewish Agency, proclaimed the establishment of the State of Israel. U.S. President Harry S. Truman recognized the new nation on the same day. Now, how is U.S. President Harry Truman going to recognize the new nation if it was supposed to be the ancient people? Because he knew that they were never the ancient people. Just like it says in the Etymology Online Dictionary. It distinguishes the citizens from the modern state from the ancient people. There's a difference from the citizens of the State of Israel 1948 from the ancient people known in the Bible, known as the Israelites in the Bible. So just paying attention to their words let you know how devious these devils are, man. The lie IQ, like the elder said, man. Then Zechariah 9:6, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So when you look up Ashdod, where is Ashdod located? Simple. Ashdod, city in Israel. Who dwells in Israel? The Jewish Israelis, the Edomites. Jewish Israeli Edomites. And we know that they're there. We know that they're there occupying our land, trying to claim it as their own. But the Lord got you in a trick bag because you ain't going to be there for too much longer, man. And that's all I wanted to say. You know, hey, these devils is making their move right now, with Trump making this executive order, signing into law this executive order that Judaism is a nationality and not a religion, creating a whole new group of people, which they thought they created in 1948. They thought they were creating a new nation, but those Jewish Israelis was lying, trying to get people to think that they were the original ancient people, which is a lie, which is a straight, bold-faced lie. And now that lie is being exposed, now they have to create their new nation under Judaism. And what did Trump say in announcing the order? Said Wednesday that the vile, hate-filled poison of anti-Semitism must be condemned and confronted everywhere and anywhere. Yeah, everywhere and anywhere it appears. And what is that talking about? Everywhere and anywhere it appears on the street corners of the United States, of England, and across the whole globe. It appears in the corners of the streets across the whole globe. As it is written, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai commanded his servants to go out on the highways and hedges. That's basically what this statement means. So, you know, their lies are getting exposed left and right to the point that these fake Jews had to make a move, man. This is their first move to try to get the men of the Lord off the streets. So, you know, I'm just making this video because I wanted to put that out there, that these devils done made they move, man. They made they move. And that famine of the word is coming soon. They already putting all their ducks in a row right now. They done made this new law. December 10th, YouTube made their law where if your page is not monetizable by their standards, then they can cut it. So these devils is making their moves all over the internet, making their national moves all in the president's house, in the so-called White House. You know, they getting ready to use force to get the men of the Lord off the street. So that famine of the word is coming soon. And with that, I hope you Akim were edified. Till next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you Akim doing the work in truth and sincerity. Till next time, shalom.